No.
You get out. Okay, let's start. So we are going to talk about blind small talking. Let's introduce ourselves first. My name is Angeles, and he is Matias. We both work at 10 Pines as software developers, and we study at National University of Quilmes, where we also teach at the first OOP subject there. So over the years, we have developed a big team, an awesome team actually, and we use Smalltalk to teach about object design, TDD, and so on. And we chose Faro as an environment with Ozono, which is an educational tool made to teach the OOP, emphasizing on the idea of object message using prototypes. So what started all this was Miguel, who is a blind student. We met last quarter. He entered our course. He joined us. And to program, he uses screen readers, which convert text to speech. And he, since Faro is a virtualized environment, we couldn't use that for him because screen readers are not compatible. So we needed to find something that could help him learn like any of his classmates in the same way they all do. So we had a couple of choices to pick. The first one was GNU Smalltalk, which was an option, but since it is text-based, he wouldn't have the same live interaction the rest of the students have with Faro. So we kept on looking. We also went with Visual Age Smalltalk. And the problem is that it is not free or open source. And since we study at a public university, we wanted to have something that could be used by others, that could be reachable and affordable. So it wasn't an option. So our winner was Amber Smalltalk, which is a web live object environment. And for that reason, it is compatible with screen readers. And also, since it was inspired on Faro, it is pretty similar to what we were using. So it was what we were looking for, in other words. So, well, now Mati is going to tell you a little bit about what we did with Amber.
So, well, we decided to work with Amber. So, to make it more comfortable for Miguel, we had to do some changes. Because the common way to work with Amber is creating a single project, a new project, for everything you want to do, right? We didn't want to have Miguel create a new project by command line each time he wanted to do something. So we just uploaded the new files that he created each time that he created a new class or new method or any change he made, and we gave him the possibility to work in a single project, right?
He had the same experience.
Yeah. So
saving Faro image.
An experience similar to working with Faro image, right? Because every time he started up Amber, he had the changes he made in the past, so it was a way for him. When we had testing some things that we made with Miguel, he found that the screen reader couldn't read all the lines of code of the method implementation. So we just tried to find out what happened there. It was pretty complicated to understand what happened, so we just read the code, find out that Amber was using CodeMirror. CodeMirror is a JavaScript library that allows you to create text editor boxes and embed that in any page you want. So we just read the documentation and found that making minor changes in the configuration, it made it more accessible. So we just tried that and it worked as we wanted. And she will show you what we did.
The screen lets me. Nope. Here you go. So.
We are using
Select the classes, test, select the packages, test.
She's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
It's really easy.
Okay, so. This one.
Editor text now.
Aquí tengo. So.
Super setup. Model, igual health unite model new.
Can you hear it?
It's not.
Super setup.
Can you hear it now?
Setup.
It's just reading. It's just reading the implementation. I mean, it's very basic.
Super setup.
We just wanted to show that it works. It actually works. That we're now dying. Okay.
Lecture Tella presented.
What? Yeah, it's really annoying. I don't know how Miguel can cope with this.
So, well, an interesting fact is that we submitted this code to the public repo member, so any person who downloads the new version will have a more accessible experience. So I just want to copy the map and say, right? It was really great for us as a team to accomplish that. Well, another thing we did was make some changes on HTML tags to enhance the experience of Miguel, right? He suggested us some ways to help him to work with the data, so we just tried these suggestions and well, based on that, we making some improvements on the error displays in Android because the string reader couldn't read it that well. So Angie will show you that
Yeah.
as well.
The thing with HTML tags is that the screen reader can kind of translate what the tag means in order of importance and reads it like in a different voice. And Amber did not have the proper tags in some places, so Miguel couldn't understand where he was at the page for that. So now it is pretty simple. Maybe not. We can't detect it that well, but for Miguel it means a lot of difference in the voice. So.
Yeah.
Ponlo vos, que no veo. Ya, cierto. Thank you. Okay.
Se cambió.
Está. Oh, Dios.
Sí, pero sí.
¿Está? ¿Volvió? Tienes que ponerlo ahí.
Helios. Helios Senate tests classes. Helios Senate tests classes. Health unite. Helios Senate tests class.
Did you notice the difference between those voices?
It is a really little difference, but for him it means like he's at a different stage. So it was really helpful for him.
Yeah, it means that something is more important than something else, right?
And for the error, that would be his debugger. Okay.
Debug. Hi, small talkers. Abandoned debug.
Right. This came up when we tried to teach them how to do TDD, right? So there we found that the screen reader couldn't read the message on the error pop-up, so just insert.
Bye bye.
Lecture Tella
Go to sleep already. Perdí, acá.
What? The last thing we did came up when Miguel had to do his final project in his course. He had to work with a teammate. His name is Martin. So they needed a way to work together, but in different workspaces, because Miguel had to use ESN Reader and Martina. So we just allowed them to work in different machines using some configuration of number. We just changed the port and the host where Amber is served, so they could work together in different machines. It was really great for them.
Okay, so the experience turned out to be great for everybody. Miguel finished the course as one of the top students. He could work like any of his classmates, doing the projects, the exams, everything. And as soon as the semester was over, we asked him and Martin, his teammate, to join the OOP team. So they are currently working with us, and actually Miguel is awesome at answering theoretical and practical questions and giving lectures. So he wasn't the only one that learned things. It was a really good experience for us. So what are we going to do next in the future? Well, first we wanted to be able to import and export files from Faro to Amber and vice versa, but we learned yesterday that Facundo was already working on that, so we're going to steal what he's doing. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting us. And the other thing that this idea came to us thanks to this experience as our final project for university, is to create a screen reader adapter for Faro that is going to be called Lázaro. It is giving its first steps. It is not ready yet. You could hear about it on the next smaller conference. Let's hope for it. And we plan to create adapters for one of the most popular screen readers like NVDA, Orca, JAWS, Festival, and we hope to be able to, and eSpeak also. Yeah, so that's it. And we're going to steal your part. Do you have any questions? Lo quería decir él.
First of all, just invite yourself. Thank you. Thank you for accepting the challenge. I know that you didn't choose.
We didn't have any other choice, so.
No, you never had a choice.
We know that.
Just here what I should know, how long did you take to do this? Because if I remember well, when Miguel started the semester, you didn't have this. Yes. So tell me, or at least, how long did it take? Because I remember which, from my side, I had to attach my material as databases.
Yeah.
I remember that we were very new that he was taking also all the lecture.
I think that the first changes we made took me a weekend, but then we were making some changes on the fly, like the error pop-ups things. But
yes.
it was really easy. But it helped him a lot, right?
Yeah, you could say it took us all of the semester because with everything with every new thing he had to do, he always came with an enhancement, and it is really cool to work with Miguel because he tells you exactly what he needs and in a technical way. So the last thing we did was at the end of the semester when they needed to work together for the external IP. So yeah, the changes didn't take that much to do when he asked those, but it took us a long time to find everything that he needed.
I have one question. I don't know if you mentioned it, but is only Chrome the browser supported, or do Firefox?
No, it works on Firefox, and I haven't tried
You can use it in the browser you want. The thing is that we just use it Chromebox as a screen reader.
Yeah.
You can use anything you want. Right? It was easier.
Yeah, you could use any screen reader you would
So
like.
the speech app is not dependent on Chrome?
No.
No, it is independent.
In that case, yes, because we are using Chromebox.
Yes.
But you can use any other screen reader if you want, and it works.
Good.